Hi there folks, I'm just going to do a quick video on stropping, what works for me. I do have a video on how to strop a recurve, but although the theory and its sound, I don't think it was demonstrated properly. I'm new to putting up videos, so I'm still learning the best way to shoot them. So just a quick video on stropping, how I do it. So I'm going to be using my Escobar and the ZT 0100 to show you how I do it. So there's two ways you can start. You can do it from heel to tip, that way, or you can do it from tip to heel. Both ways work equally as well. I prefer tip to heel, it just works better for me. But when you're doing it, you obviously want to keep the blade parallel to the direction of travel. Keep your angle constant, so get it up so it just bites. Move it slowly across and down. As you come towards the tip of the knife, raise your hand up so that the tip contacts with the strop, and keep it going in a smooth movement. Coming back the way, same again, keep your angle constant, keep it across, turn, so the blade's always parallel to the direction of travel. Raise your hand up for the tip, continue, and try and get that in a smooth movement as you can. Don't have to rush, don't press hard, because sometimes you can miss the tip when you're doing it this way. I prefer to do tip first, it just flows better for me doing it that way. I find that way easier when you're doing it. Just removes the bar nicely, gets you a nice polished edge on there. So when you're doing a recurve, the whole ZD, you can still do it on the flat as you do it. The only problem is, obviously, as you're moving, when you come to the first portion of the blade, you have to turn it so that it's straight, and then when you get to the rear section, you have to turn it back the way. So to get a smooth movement on that, you have to do a double twist. Same going back the way, down that way, then that way. When you do the second recurve, obviously this portion of the blade is still in contact with the strop, so you're turning it. It's not the optimum angle for it. For that reason, you're best to use the edge. With me and my four-sided strop here, you have to keep it at an angle as such so that it's contacting. This one's the smooth side. On this side here that you can't see, I actually have the roughest side of my strop, so I don't want to go and touch that. It'll just take you back a stage. So when you're doing it on the edge, same deal. You need to keep your angle constant. Raise slightly for the tip, move it across, turn to get the first belly, turn back to get the recurve. So to do it in a smooth motion, you have to have a little double twist there as you move across. Okay, so I mean it works this way. You can strop it that way, it's just not the ideal. But as I say, it works for me. You do it on the edge, keeps this bad boy nice and sharp. Some people say if you had a two-sided strop, say you did 20 strokes on the first side, then do 40 on the second, generally double it. You'll know yourself, you'll feel it when it's getting nice and sharp. It certainly should. It's not such a big deal with the ZT because this bottom portion here isn't actually sharpened up until about there. The grind doesn't actually start till about here for choking up on the blade. So essentially this bit's almost straight. The Johnson's piggyback folder's actually got a deeper recurve. It's harder, you need a more dramatic swish when you're stropping it. So that's generally what works for me. The techniques for stropping goes, obviously with this one I just work through the 4 different grits I've got. I do use a ceramic rod as well, but if it isn't badly dulled, because this first compound is such an aggressive cutter, I don't often need to use the ceramic rod. You can just get away with stropping on all 4 sides. Just as long as you keep your angle nice and even, you'll get good results. Yeah, absolutely, everyone should give a strop a go. I just made this one myself, bought some leather from eBay, and got a nice piece of wood that was just lying about after some home renovation, and this is me ended up with my strop. So that's just a quick little vid on stropping, what works for me. Any questions, just drop me a line. other than that, stay safe guys. Bye.